So a number of people asked why the hell would you want to do des-sables? It's stupid. First of all, I will be doing it for Black Dog Institute. It's for mental health. Something I've struggled a little in the past. Many others struggle more, but there's some alignment between what I'm doing and certainly mental health. So first of all, des-sables, what is it? It is a 7-day race. They call it the hardest foot race on earth. Might deserve that title, not sure, we'll find out. But it's 7 days across the Sahara Desert in Morocco. But next year, I believe it's going to be around about 260, 270 kilometres. So that's averaging 42 kilometres a marathon a day. However, not every day is going to be the same. It's a stage race. Some of it's going to be 30k stages, some 42k stages, and right in the middle, I think day 4 normally, there's a 100 kilometre stage. All in the desert, a fair bit of it on rocky tracks, rocky plateaus, riverbeds, sand dunes, these sand mountains they call them, gerbils. Now the kicker is, even though it's a stage race and you get to sleep and rest overnight, you have to carry everything that you're going to use. Bar water. They give you water, very, very, very kind, and basically a tarp or a bivouac to sleep under. That's it. So you don't get a chair, you can't sit down for those 7 days. You're either on the ground or standing up or walking or running. Food wise, you've got to carry as light as possible. So the minimum pack weight you're allowed is 6.5 kilos. Why that weight? Because they've weighed basically the survival gear and essentials and mandatory kit they need to have, the backpack you need to wear, plus what 2,000 calories a day would weigh, and that they set that as the minimum. The maximum you're allowed is 15 kilos, because they worked out that if you're over 15 kilos, you're probably not going to make the distance. But yeah, physically, really, really tough race. It's going to take, day one, got to take it easy, and it's just going to build. You consider, getting up every day after a marathon and doing it again and again. Sleeping on the ground. If you want comforts like mattress, sleeping bag, pillow, you got to carry it. So a lot of people go without. But anyway, it's not just about the physical. The biggest thing on this race is going to be mental resilience. There's going to be periods in the race that you go to a very, very dark place. Some of the races I've done before, I've been through some of that. I reckon this one's going to be a lot more severe. So you go to these dark places, and the only way you get through them, because everything will tell you to stop. Your whole body, your muscles, your feet, your eyeballs, your hair, everything's telling you that's enough, just stop. Your mind starts thinking, what am I doing here? This is stupid. Why would a person even want to do this? It is ridiculous. Your mind starts telling you that, but you have to believe it's purely a wave that will pass and things will get better. And that's the same as life. We go through these periods of despair, depression. And yeah, certainly I have in the past. I'm pretty deep. But each time you just got to believe. You're not sure how much deeper it's going to get, but you have to believe at some point the wave will pass and things will get better. Now, ultra racing, particularly the multi-days, those races that go over 20-ish hours, you do go to those places, and it gets really, it feels ridiculous. You feel like it's a stupid thing you're doing, and there's no reason for it at all. But eventually, every single time, the wave passes, and suddenly you're going again. Things are getting buoyant, and you pick up your pace and you get it done. So much similarities between ultra racing and mental health struggles. And everybody's mental health struggle is different. I'm not saying there's one answer for it. All of us need something in life that's going to challenge us, that we're making new boundaries and we're growing. Now, whether it's a hobby that you're building, constantly improving your skill at, or endurance racing where you're breaking new boundaries, new distances, new paces, business, growing your business, growing your business into employees, getting on the stock exchange, getting investors, all different ways of challenge yourself. But if we don't have that challenge, that's when things get frail. So anyway, the reason I'm doing des-sables, one, personal challenge, see if I can do it, go to that dark place, get through it, and just enjoy the ride in the outdoors while I do it and the experience. Black Dog Institute, I'll do some fundraising for that. Please, jump on board. They do a lot of good work for mental health and depression. I've raised money for them in the past. They always give us good feedback and indication to where it's being spent. So anyway, that's my story. Today's just an easy walk. I've got a day trip from Busselton, or overnight trip to Busselton for some open water swim coaching course, and I'll be back here on Monday morning. But I thought I'd just get a good walk run in between, so I can sleep on the plane. Find your challenge. Find that place you're going to grow, and if you can, throw a few dollars into Black Dog.